Hey, welcome back to Wailing Caverns, where 12 cores isn't quite good enough.
But 6 cores is okay.
Yeah, I guess. That'd work. So it's been a while. It was Brian's fault. He's been hiding.
Trying to
So,
displace the blame. I see how it is.
oh,
Hey, I'm trying to eat my food over there. What are you doing?
I'm pulling a Ravager.
Hey,
It's a legitimate strat.
but what the eating? Here, I'll save you.
What?
There you go.
I didn't need any saving. Come on.
We all know how weak you are.
He's a shaman. He can take it. It's cool.
Yeah.
So,
It's okay. The campfire will protect you.
yeah.
It is almighty.
It'll help me recover more of my mana. And we'll notice that I was still a noob and my frame rate thing going. And I'm picking flowers. Because I need to make my money. It's important. And I'm still picking all the flowers.
So as you can tell from these videos, I solo this entire instance, obviously.
Oh, well,
Well, he picks flowers.
that's how I made it. I wanted them to think you did something around here.
So we finally start getting some casters in this instance that, you have to think about pulling a little bit. They'll run away when they get close to death. So they're starting to make you think about those things.
And there's a big sleeping theme to this dungeon.
Yeah, a lot of sleeping.
Yeah, I think all the bosses have it as well.
So I had to actually go and occasionally consider healing myself.
Yeah,
especially on the bosses.
we probably captured a bit of that, but I mean, for the most part, this place was pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely got to pulls that were a little bit serious, though. I mean, we're starting to see content that is noticeable at our level. That's a challenge.
I'm looking forward to Shadow-Fang Keep. It's really different, and I've actually done it once on a different character, so I think that'll challenge us a lot.
Cool. So we're just killing things, and we go and pull some. Charles gets impatient with my actually pulling things.
Hey, there's a boss there. I was kind of anxious. I wanted to kill it.
Yeah.
And by kill it, I mean watch you kill it.
While you sleep.
I throw a lightning bolt every now and then, maybe.
And you occasionally hit him with your little weak dagger.
Yeah, I also have this totem. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Oh yeah, I just run in. It's cool.
Yeah, you get impatient with my pulling there. So, you'll notice that Snake starts running around like crazy, and in hindsight, we see this, but when we finished this boss battle, we were going around like, why in the world are we still in combat? And we couldn't figure it out. And one of these snakes had gone all the way down the platform, into nowhere land. And we had to hunt him down and kill him. It was quite annoying.
Yeah, I remember that. It was your fault again.
Yeah, it's that demoralizing shout or whatever it's called on the druid.
Oh, yeah.
Everything for me will always have warrior and priest charms. That's going to be reality for a long time yet.
Yeah. And it does kind of transfer over. I mean, I think they have the same effect.
Yeah, I mean, I essentially play healing and tank on the druid, so I mean, the charms are really the same. They have equivalents for everything.
Well, the druids
at least at this level.
I mean, each class will have its own benefit, though.
Well, the druid's benefit is that it can do both, along with the rogue as well.
I wonder why I was healing you here. Could have been picking that herb. Oh, well, I get it.
Yeah, heaven forbid you heal me or anything.
Hey, I just want the cool stuff.
At least it doesn't let you get into the chest while you're in combat.
Yeah.
Ninja.
Well, you got the greens. Come on. It's fair.
There's another snake running off on us.
Oh, but we knew what was going on by this point.
Yeah. These things are still just annoying.
Well, this guy actually hurt pretty hard, right?
A few of these guys did with their axes or whatever when they pulled on. Let's see.
It looks like he's got a big two-hander.
But I mean, I'm fighting him in cat form. This guy out could have hurt.
Oh, no, he doesn't. He just turns into a snake. It's cool.
Snake's on a plane, man.
Looks like he's more in a circle.
Yeah. Trying to remember how long this one took us. It took a while, didn't it, to finish off this instance?
I think so.
This one was the biggest so far.
We haven't spent the most time. We were in here probably an hour and a half.
Oh, that's nothing at all.
Maybe close to 2 hours. We spent a lot of time in Ragefire Chasm, though, because we failed quite a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this one, I think there's going to be one death that I have in here, and it was more goofing off than anything.
Oh. At this point, we forgot to record the pull, but we've got a boss here.
Yeah, I definitely pulled him way over into the corner. He was way out of this area, but it was kind of a big room, so we brought him out. And we did separate him from a couple of guys by doing it.
Yeah, it was
pretty sure I did my entangling roots pull. I think another guy will run up on us in a little bit.
No,
yeah.
No, we had actually killed that guy before I started recording.
Oh, that's right. I got really lucky on one of the pulls, didn't I?
Yeah. And this guy has got the 2 axes, and when he's hitting with those, it actually was hurting you pretty bad.
Yeah, some of the axes definitely hurt. I guess it shows that my armor is still not enough. You still have more armor than me.
Yeah. But you were pretty good at dodging now, so on the big bosses that only melee, you dodge a lot, and I wouldn't have to do all that much work.
I think it was on these lashers that I died at one point. I was just not thinking about how I needed to kill the little guys first. So this scum on the floor here, he decides to run away at the end. That was quite surprising, so make sure you clear the room around here. We hadn't really planned on it, and we got lucky.
Well, I imagine with a group of 5, it shouldn't be too hard. Because they'll start running away, and then you'll kill him. But for us, he starts running away, and we had to chase after him. We can't kill him very fast. There's a tank and a healer.
Yeah.
But he's got lightning spells, and if you stand too far away from him, he'll just blast you with them over and over. And that was actually something I'd had a little bit of trouble healing Brian.
That's right. Right when he was running off, we noticed that at the end.
And when you were trying to pulling away from the other monsters that were ahead of us, and he wasn't following.
Yeah.
And he just starts blasting you. It does quite a bit of damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, again, it turned out pretty lucky, I guess, because we didn't spend any time clearing this area. We were just like, ooh, boss, and went right in.
Yeah. I thought it was a pretty good strategy.
It's a legitimate strategy.
Yeah. Oh, it works great. Yeah. And then I'll show off our little map here. It's kind of complicated area. And
yeah, we definitely had some confusion figuring out where the bosses we need to kill were, because there's tons of content you don't need to do.
Yeah, and this is the spot where Brian gets himself killed. and then subsequently he gets me killed. You know,
It's just because you're weak.
I'm not quite like I was in Dead Mines this time. But fortunately for us, since we died, we got to come back here and we fight this little turtle boss that neither of us had remembered was in the dungeon.
I was walking around, I was like, man, this turtle has a name. And Charles goes, wait, that's a boss. I'm coming over.
Yeah. It was neat.
And then the shield.
Yeah.
Such a sweet looking shield.
Yeah, I got my sweet turtle shield. Might last me a little while.
You're not helping this armor disparity at all here, though.
Hey, it's not my fault. You just turned into a bear. You should just pick up a shield.
So for this guy being the Serpent King, he's like really disappointing.
Yeah, I remember. But this guy, I thought he was cool.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he knocked back at all. We pulled him into a wall figuring, you know, big guy, hits you with his hands, he probably knocks back. But, I don't remember getting knocked back at all.
Yeah.
He just hit really hard.
I remember this is the guy you dodged all the time. So it didn't matter how hard he was hitting. I'd only have to heal you like every 20 seconds when he actually hit you.
Yeah, but when he actually hit, it was like, oh my god.
Yeah. That's cool. And I like after we defeat him and we start heading back to the engine, we get to jump down that big hole. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. So then we're escorting this guy over so that he'll prepare the final boss for us.
Yeah, I'd say that's about the worst part of the dungeon.
And we didn't need to pre-clear at all.
Yeah. I remembered in the past to have been a problem.
So then he calls up guys and they come up on all the different sides and come to attack him.
Well, this isn't actually different than the encounter used to be, but I quite like it.
Yeah, it's a good fight. I kept on, you know, kind of leaving some of the guys for you. It was just so much for two people to focus on. Guys coming from all sorts of sides.
I think you were confused. You got lost. Needed some help.
So I barely remember this fight. These ectoplasms, it's either this pull or the next one, they were kind of all merging together on the side when I was fighting them. In fact, yeah, I think I'm not there right now. I'm fighting them on the side, and they were all merging together. What would have happened if I left them alone? Would they have become a super guy?
I don't remember. I don't know if they have any abilities like that. There's just a bunch of them.
Well, I remember definitely seeing small ones come out and coming together.
Hey, and I like this guy. He's a big murloc.
Yeah, so this guy was sleeping Charles all of the time. Or no, it was mind control.
Oh,
but he doesn't like you to use it. It's kind of lame. So it's basically equivalent to a sleep.
No, I think this could be a glitch. Oh, he has fear and mind control. He has both.
Oh, yeah.
And he also has sleep.
It might be that they're not allowed to attack the tank when mind controlled.
I think it has something to do with there just being 2 party members left.
Oh.
Like, possibly, if you have 5 people, it'll use one of the people he mind controls.
But it was quite a bit of pain, because he was not weak, and so he'd do the mind control. I'd lose the benefits from the totems as well. And in fact, I'm pretty sure I saw that totem attacking me just now.
I feel gypped. The totems were red to me while I was mind controlled.
Yeah. You can see that a couple times there. I let it get a bit too close. But I later realized that, hey, let's think about range here. And near the very end, we send Charles out into the lake back behind me, and he doesn't get affected by anything. And he can still heal me.
But I don't recommend it, because it's kind of boring healing back there.
And now, Murloc death sounds.